NATO member countries are expected to meet the alliance's 2% defense spending goal. Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg made the call at the Munich Security Conference on Saturday.
All allies must speed up their efforts to meet the target of spending 2% of GDP on defense. Burden sharing is not just about spending. It is also about the skilled troops and high-end capabilities for NATO operations, and the political will to come to each other's defense.
NATO's 28 member countries promised in 2014 to spend 2% of their gross domestic product on defense within a decade. According to Stoltenberg, only 5 of the 28 have so far met the required level. They include the U.S., which reassured the other members that President Donald Trump stands strongly with the North Atlantic Alliance. Trump also wants his NATO partners to spend more on security. This call hasn't come directly from the U.S. president's mouth yet, but it has come repeatedly from many of those around him.
The promise to share the burden of our defense has gone unfulfilled for too many, for too long, and it erodes the very foundation of our alliance. Now, let me be clear on this point. The President of the United States expects our allies to keep their word, to fulfill this commitment, and for most, that means the time has come to do more.
Meanwhile, German Chancellor Merkel announced that Germany is committed to the goal of increasing defense spending, but says this isn't the only way to share the burden.
When it comes to crisis prevention work or contributing to peace missions, then this is also part of the burden sharing. We should not get into a discussion about every penny. We need more security, and increased defense spending is one part of it.
Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov, however, criticized NATO, describing it as a Cold War institution. He insisted that the expansion of the alliance can only raise tensions.
The rise of NATO has led to unprecedented levels of tension over the last 30 years in Europe. Continuing actions in confrontations are useless. Russia is not looking for conflicts with anyone, but we will be able to protect our interests.
U.S. support for NATO seems assured now, but clear differences remain about what exactly constitutes a valuable contribution to transatlantic security. Tongxuan, CGTN.